Hello, my name is Barry and this is my wife Nancy. We're here at a beautiful park in Lititz, Pennsylvania. My wife and I love getting out into parks, going for walks in parks like this one, at amusement parks, seaside resorts, and campgrounds. We love the outdoors. My wife does need a transport chair like this to go into the outdoors. We have a standard transport chair that we use indoors. The standard transport chair allows us to get around inside the house. We also take that to use for appointments, to go shopping, things like that. But when we go outdoors, we want to get off of the sidewalks, we want to get off of the macadam, and we want to get out into the grass, onto the trails, and really enjoy the outdoors. In order to do that, we needed something that was capable of doing that outside. So what I did was designed and built a transport chair specifically for use in the outdoors. What I like to do is share that transport chair with you today. What I'd like to do is talk a little bit about the parts of the transport chair. I started with a commercial patio chair. It's got a cloth seat, a cloth back, nice and wide, and a nice contour, nice wide armrests, very comfortable, and comfort is an important part of the chair. Next, I used large wheels, front and back. Very important. The large wheels are good for going across those obstacles and things that you're going to encounter out on trails and in the grass. The wheels are 16-inch. The front wheels are mounted to a fixed axle, which is bolted to the inside of the chair. The back wheels are bolted inside of swivel rigs. The swivel rigs provide the steering for the chair. The swivel rigs are standard swivel rigs purchased at a hardware store, but I did have to modify them and extend them to fit the large wheel. The framework in the back is bolted to the chair and the handle and supports the swivel rigs. You have the handle of the chair, which is used to push and also to lift when necessary. You have a storage bin beneath the chair. That's for personal items. And another important feature is the footrest. The footrest in the front is removable. It hooks directly onto the axle and is easily lifted off and set aside so that Nancy can get on and off the chair. It also includes wheel chocks that fixes the position of the chair and prevents it from drifting when it's stopped. And the wheel chocks are stored in the wheel chock holders. So basically, that's the construction of the transport chair. Here we will be demonstrating the removable footrest. We'll be removing the storage container and rotating the transport chair to show the frame components. We'll also show the rear wheel swivel action. As you view our video, please know that we have no marketing or sales intentions. We share our transport chair with you with the hope that others, specifically those with limited mobility, may benefit in some way from our transport chair concept. I did want to say one other thing about the chair. Some of the parts I was able to make myself in my garage at home. Other parts I actually had an outside fabricator produce them for me. And then I brought them into my garage and assembled them myself. Now we're out where we enjoy, out here in the park, in the grass. Grass is no problem for the transport chair, and in different parks, different areas and things, the grass can be kind of thick, kind of tufty, and small wheels on standard transport chairs could have a difficult time. But with our chair and the 16-inch wheels, grass is no problem whatsoever. While we're in the grass, I'd like to demonstrate the operation of the chair, show how easy it is to move, rolls very easily, steers nicely with the swivel wheels. And basically it's almost a zero-turn chair in that basically you can spin the chair right about itself. The other feature is the reverse. By kicking the swivel wheels, chair very easily moves in a reverse direction. Right now we're here on a playground. We have a granddaughter, her name is Danica, and if she was here today, she'd want to be right out here on this playground having some fun. Well, her grandma and her grandpa would like to be out here watching her, and we'd rather not watch her from a bench back there from the sidewalk. We'd like to get right out on the playground with her to watch her play. Playgrounds can have different material on them, most of them soft for kids. This particular one here has mulch. Well, our transport chair has no problem getting out onto the mulch of the playground. So Grandma and Grandpa could be right here watching Danica come down that slide. When you're in the outdoors, you're going to run into obstructions such as rocks and tree roots, like you see before you right here. Our standard transport chair and the small wheels would have some real problems in this area. So we just wanted to demonstrate to you that tree roots such as this, not a problem with our transport chair. A little bumpy for Nancy, but we made it through. One of our very favorite places that we just love visiting is an old-time amusement park. And being an old-fashioned amusement park, a lot of the portions of the park are covered with crushed stone as compared to macadam walkways. That's the place where our standard transport chair had some real difficulty. So we just wanted to demonstrate here on this crushed stone path that our transport chair with our large wheels has no problem. We needed a way to transport our transport chair. Now you could transport it in the back of a pickup or a utility trailer. It's a little bit too big to put into the back of the SUV. So what I did is buy a hitch-mounted carrier and modified it specifically for the transport chair. The wheels of the transport chair fit directly into those 4 pockets. And to load the transport chair on the rack, I use ramps up one side drive the transport chair up the ramps, and nestle it into the rack. And I have devices to lock the wheels in place so that it's impossible for the chair to come off while we're moving. So here we are. We're back where we started again. What I'd like to do is I'd like to thank God for giving me abilities, skills, and the resources that allowed me to design and build this transport chair for Nancy. It's our hope that by sharing this with you, that someone out there might be able to benefit from what we've shared. And hopefully, especially those, I would say, that lack mobility and that maybe have been deprived of some of the joys of outdoor life. So, Barry and Nancy, signing off for now. Goodbye. God bless. Hello, my name is Barry, and this is my wife Nancy. We're here at a beautiful park in Lititz, Pennsylvania. My wife and I love getting out into parks, going for walks in parks like this one, at amusement parks, seaside resorts, and campgrounds. We love the outdoors. My wife does need a transport chair like this to go into the outdoors. We have a standard transport chair that we use indoors. The standard transport chair allows us to get around inside the house. We also take that to use for appointments, to go shopping, things like that. But when we go outdoors, we want to get off of the sidewalks, we want to get off of the macadam, and we want to get out into the grass, onto the trails, and really enjoy the outdoors. In order to do that,